Hi! Today, at this station, you'll be working on Thesis Statements 101. You'll be working on making them stronger, more direct, more precise, and making them have more confidence, and inviting your reader in. So we're going to begin by talking about the voice that you use. 1, yes, it needs to sound like you. 2, it needs to be an active voice. What I mean by that is that I don't want you to use to-be verbs, is, am, are, was. Those are very passive, they're not direct. So you're going to replace to-be verbs with active verbs. Creates that strong thesis, and it helps you state your stance or your opinion very precisely, very exactly, and very directly, and invites your reader in to you and your thoughts so that they know where you're headed. To do that, you'll need to use marker verbs. Now this is your green Deegan bookmark. You'll notice I've drawn a blue box around your marker verbs. Those are the verbs I'd like you to use. Are you limited to those? No. But this gives you an idea of those active kinds of verbs that you need to be using. You're going to replace those to-be verbs, is, am, are, was, were, be, being, been, with those marker verbs. Some examples from that list: concludes, informs, compares, portrays, expresses, reports, asserts, and explains. Again, your Deegan bookmark. Now, examples. So the prompt is to write an essay explaining the impact of reading on an individual's current and future life. Pretty relevant prompt. So for the first thesis, I've used passive voice. Reading is important because it impacts all other subjects. Well, yes, I'm stating the obvious. Is it true? Yes. But is it as good as I can do? Absolutely not. So Thesis 2, in active voice. Few things in education make as much of an impact in students' lives as learning to read well. Do you know exactly where I'm headed with that? If you said improving your life through being able to read well, you are 100% correct. With our first thesis, I'm going to talk about school subjects. And that's going to be kind of boring. But with that second thesis, yes, because I've said few things in education, I can talk about my school subjects if I'd like to. However, that leaves me open to discussing my future. How will reading well help me in college? Yes, I know that's still school, but it's the future. How will reading well help me in my job, in my life in general? So that second thesis is a little bit stronger, and it lets me, the reader, know, hey, I know exactly where this person's headed and what they'll be discussing, and it could be kind of interesting. Okay? So your directions for your station. You will practice writing thesis statements using active voice with the prompts provided for you. You may not work with your peers in this group for this activity. You must write a thesis for all the prompts provided. Don't worry, there's not too many. You may refer back to the PowerPoint if you need to. Obviously, use your green bookmark. And you will complete and submit all your work in Schoology using the Word document provided for you. If you have any questions, again, refer back to the PowerPoint or raise your hand and get my attention at my station. Good luck! Happy thesis writing!